Hi guys, today I have my first ever book haul for you, so I'm very excited, so yeah. I'm sorry I'm so awkward. First book I have is This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen. I don't really know a lot about this book, but from what I do know, it's about a girl named Remy who dates a lot of boys, and she usually breaks up with them pretty quickly before things get too serious. And then she starts dating this one boy, and she doesn't want to stop dating him. The next book I have is Winter Girls by Lauren Halse Anderson. And I've heard a lot of things about this book. I hear a lot about the author in general, I guess. People say she's good or she's bad. I hear a lot of mixed reviews. This book is about two girls who are best friends, and they're in a competition with each other to see who can be the skinniest, but one of them dies and the other one's just feeling really guilty and bad. And I've heard things about this book, but like I said, I hear a lot of mixed reviews about the author and her books. So I am kind of excited to read this. It sounds pretty good. Really depressing, but good. And the next book I'm really excited about because I read this series when I was like in 7th or 8th grade, and I haven't picked up the books in a while. The book is No Place for Magic from the Tales of the Frog Princess series. There are like a lot of books in this series. I really have no idea how many, and I don't even know what number this is, but I'm excited. I can't really tell you guys the synopsis of the story because if I do, it's gonna give away what happens in the rest of the series. All I'm really gonna say is that it is about Emma and Eadric. The next book I got is The Sabini Prophecy. I've never heard of this book before. I just found it at the library for sale for like, I think it was like 50 cents or $1 or something. But it looked interesting and the cover's pretty crazy, so I got it. I know it's about a boy who's about to turn 13 and all these animals are like around him suddenly and he doesn't know what's going on, so he asks his mom what's up. She doesn't answer him. She sends him to live with his aunt. Is it his aunt? Yeah, his aunt in like this town by these mountains. The town is ruled by this evil family and they tell him that he needs to leave before he gets hurt. And he's like, whoa. And then the squirrel leads him to an ancient tree and he feels really comfortable around it. And he finds a magic necklace there. So that happens. Then he goes on this big journey where he learns about his heritage, and then there's like lots of magic involved, and yeah, I think it's just a big adventure story. The next book I have is The Arrivals by Meg Mitchell Moore, and I've started reading this book and it's so good. It's so good. It's about this old couple and all their kids are grown up and gone away from the nest, and one day they start to all come back to her. One of the daughters came back because she's escaping troubles from her marriage, and she brings two of her two children with her. And the son comes back with his wife just to visit, and the wife is pregnant. And the other daughter comes from New York, and she's escaping her busy, troubling life there. And while they're all there in the house again, they all kind of become a stronger family again, and it sounds cute. I've read some of it so far. I like it a lot. It's cute. The next book I have is The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo by Stig Larsson, and I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. It's about this woman that disappears and her uncle is searching for her, and the uncle hires a journalist to help find the girl that disappeared, and he's also helped by this girl. The next book I have is Gypsy Rizka by Lloyd Alexander. This book is about a gypsy named Riza, obviously, and she's involved with everything that happens in the town she lives in. Some people think it's not good that she is involved with all this stuff that happens in the town, and some people think it's awesome and want to be just like her. Some people are just mad about it. And then there's this one guy whose name is Big Franco, wants to get rid of her and run her out of town. I got this book because it seemed really interesting. And on the back it says, quick-witted, bright and sassy, Riska the gypsy girl is involved with everything happening in Greater Dun Idsta, including runaway lovers, floods, magical caves, and a ghost in town hall. And that just makes it sound really interesting. all together. So I'm excited to read that. Next book I have is Avalon High by Meg Cabot. Woohoo, Meg Cabot is pretty cool. Yeah. This book is about a girl named Ellie who's just moved into a new town. And she goes to school at Avalon High. At Avalon High, she meets these people who seem pretty normal. She meets Lance the jock, Jennifer the cheerleader, and Will, senior class president, quarterback, and all-around good guy. I read that from the back if you couldn't tell. But everyone at Avalon High isn't really who they say they are. So this book is based off the poem Lady of Shalott, kind of. And, you know, it's kind of ties in with that and King Arthur stuff. The next books are some leftover books from school that we never read. So I decided I want to read them because I was really excited at the beginning of the year. I was like, yeah, I'm going to read all these books that I've always wanted to read. But we never read all of them. And so I just brought them home to read them all. The first book is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I'm really excited to read this because everyone talks about it. I believe there's a movie coming out for it. And I watched the Doctor Who episode where they meet Charles Dickens last night. So yeah, I'm excited. The next book is Master Harold and the Boys by Athol the God. All I really know about this book is that it's about like racism. And it's like a play. And it's really short. Yeah, I'll probably finish this really quick. I have Julius Caesar by Shakespeare. This was actually for my history class. In history class, we learned about Julius Caesar, and I thought he was pretty interesting, so I'm excited to read this. And I love Shakespeare. And now I have Odyssey by Homer. I'm excited for that book. It's gonna be awesome. So that's all the books I have for this video, I believe. And I'm sorry that the light was kind of weird. It's just, I don't really ever have good lighting in any of my videos, but you know, that's okay. And isn't my ring cool? It says like read on it, if you can see that. I got it from the library from my reading program. And then I got this tote bag. This is Between the Covers, which is really cool, and now I have a nice big library bag that I can put books in. So I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment on it. And tell me if you've read any of these books and if you like them or not. And if you'd like to read any of these books. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. The next book I have is Just Be. I can't say gypsy right.